Picturegate. Who put that picture away? That's what they want to know. So Charlie's last live appearance before he was assassinated was, from his home studio at least, was on September 8th. Here is that wedding photo behind him, which you can see. Then, fast forward to December 12th, and as a part of her Shabbat Shalom PR Blitz, she conducted her very first interview from Charlie's home office. She was playing the part, as you're about to see, of this is my first time back in his office. And yet, curiously, that wedding photo is missing.
I have not been in here for a very long time, and I've just been, that's part of the reason why I keep looking down. It's not because I'm not wanting to look at you, it's because like there are so many treasures in here.
If this really is your first time in his office, the first time looking down at his desk, who moves the frame behind his head? The internet's immediate reaction, they said, Erika removed it. I would like to push back on that notion. I do not accept that option at all. That would be the exact opposite of the very intentional PR messaging that has come out of Turning Point USA since Charlie died. So that really only leaves us with one other option, and that option would be that Charlie himself moved the frame on the 9th, the day before his assassination. And what would have happened thereafter is Erika simply didn't realize it.
He got up around 2:45, 3-ish to go into the kitchen to grab a snack, and our daughter had woke up around that same time. We live in a small space, you can kind of hear when everyone's kind of shuffling around. And so she came to our room. So I said, I want you to have a good night's sleep. Go ahead and sleep in her room. And that morning he woke up super early and he came into our bedroom, into the bathroom, because that's where his wedding ring was and his necklace. And he came in and he grabbed that. And then he left. I didn't even get to give him a kiss goodbye.
Charlie woke up for a snack at 2:45 in the morning. The implication is that's what woke up her 3-year-old daughter at 2:45 in the morning. That's not when toddlers at the age of 3 wake up, okay? There might have been another reason the daughter woke up, but stick with me. Maybe there's noise, not from excitement, but maybe an argument. That would make more sense to me, especially when we add in how she concludes that portion by telling us that Charlie took off his wedding ring during that same night, which is why he, of course, then had to put it back on the next morning. A priest came over to pray over Charlie and Erika's marriage the night before, is what I am told. I feel, and I could be wrong, that there was a knock 'em dead argument that happened. That's what makes logical sense to me. About what I don't know, that's what makes sense. This like idea of this amazing godly relationship with that is not accurate, and it would not have been relevant if Erika had kept it honest.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In one of her recent videos, Candace suggested that Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk weren't on the best of terms before he died for a few reasons. First, as we know, she lied about so many things, which makes her seem suspicious and like she never loved Charlie in the first place. And secondly, she went against Charlie's beliefs, which included women not having to work unless they had to. And she definitely doesn't have to work because she inherited millions. And as we now know, a deal worth billions of dollars went through after Charlie died. He refused that deal when he was alive, which is why he was killed, in my opinion, among other things. And yeah, so Erika is rich. In fact, I'm gonna make a video on how rich she really is. She should be at home with her kids instead of taking over Charlie's organization. And third, the wedding photo. Charlie had his wedding photo on a shelf in his office at home, and you can clearly see the wedding photo in his videos. However, when Erika filmed herself in Charlie's office, not only was the photo removed, but she also said she hadn't been there for a very long time. How is it possible, Erika, that you haven't been in the office of your husband when the office is right there inside the house? Wasn't he your spouse? Didn't you guys live together? Weren't you married? And why did you remove the wedding photo? Candace Owens thinks that it was Mikey McCoy, the magnificent, the amazing, the Mikey McCoy who ran immediately after he saw Charlie getting shot. And then he lied that he was covered in blood and that he was trying to help Charlie. So that Mikey McCoy actually removed the photo because it was messing up his aesthetics. But I'm not so sure. She's also insinuating that Erika might have removed the photo. Maybe Charlie was finally realizing who he married. That's why he slept in his daughter's bedroom the night before he was killed. To me, that's very suspicious. Why not be with your husband? Why send him to the children's room? Or maybe he wanted to go and be left alone. Maybe he was the one who didn't want to be with Erika that night. Maybe he sensed that evil was coming to get him. Lastly, I want to know, why is Erika lying about her whereabouts on the day of his assassination? She said that she was with her mother receiving treatment at the hospital in Arizona, when in fact she was with her old friend, with her best friend, whose daughter is Erika's assistant, by the way. And your assistant took September the 10th as a day off because her mother, your best friend, sensed that something bad is about to happen. She had a bad feeling, so she didn't send her daughter to work because she was also like Charlie's assistant. Did your friend tell you that something bad is about to happen? Also, why didn't you tell your husband?
Last week, we introduced you guys to Tracy Martin. Remember, Tracy Martin is Erika's best friend for over 15 years. How close are Erika and Tracy? They've done everything together. Tracy says from Romanian Angels. Erika modeled for her clothing brands. All of it. I've also received a solid tip, and this is shocking, that Tracy's daughter is actually Erika's assistant. I'll put an allegedly there because we've got to confirm that information. But the source knows these people. And remarkably, this is the shocking part, and this I don't have to put in allegedly because I have text messages from September 11th. Tracy told friends that her daughter, possibly Erika's assistant, was supposed to be at UVU on September 10th, but Tracy had a bad feeling about it. Wait, Erika's best friend had a bad feeling about what was going to happen on September 10th? Yep. And so she stopped her daughter, Erika's assistant, from going. Tracy had a divine intuition that her daughter should not go to UVU, but she didn't share that with Erika about maybe she should have said her husband shouldn't have gone to UVU. Maybe if you would share that, if it's your best friend, maybe did Erika talk to her alleged assistant about that? Hey, maybe we shouldn't go. My mom's saying I shouldn't go because she's a bad feeling something bad's going to happen. And then something bad does happen. And it's like, thank God Tracy didn't send her daughter because she had a bad intuition. But did she share that with Erika? Does that sound right to you guys? Is that tracking for you guys at all?
In my opinion, all of these questions will never be answered because Erika Kirk thinks that she has the right to remain silent. And just like Pam Bondi, she refuses to answer anything.
I'm not going to discuss anything about that with you, Senator.
Eventually, you're going to have to answer for your conduct in this. You won't do it today. But
I think that she should just resign and remove herself from the public eye and finally grieve the love of her life. She should also stop firing people and actually look after her kids, which is something Charlie would have wanted. I don't know if they were about to get a divorce or not, if she was the one who removed the photo, if they were living separately, and if he slept in the kids' room. Maybe there was some trouble in paradise, and we will never know. We're just guessing. And I also want to include this clip right here. It's Erika Kirk addressing the people who are questioning her outfits. Take a listen.
If you are now attacking a widow's attire, that's where we're at. If you would like to know, Washington Post, I'm wearing a black outfit with a pair of, Air Forces because I'm a sneakerhead. So if you would like to know what I'm wearing, you can call me and I'd be happy to explain that I just wear what I wear because it's comfortable. I don't have a stylist. I don't really care. I just am myself.
She says she wears comfortable clothing, but to me, wearing leather pants is the most uncomfortable thing in the world. Also, wearing a tight, glittery costume and high heels must be uncomfortable as well. I haven't worn one so far, but I assume it's uncomfortable. What do you guys think? Maybe you've made some bad choices, and if that's the case, and if all of this is just a big misunderstanding, then just withdraw and remove yourself from the public eye. Be with your kids. Maybe we'll forget about this. I mean, Candace will not, because she's so invested in finding out who killed her friend. You doing all of this is not helping your case at all. What do you guys think of all of this? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye.